The endless summer's hard, and I try not to race too much in New Zealand because if I raced as much as I could, I would just be burnt out or injured or whatever.
Right.
So I try and pick about. I always say to people, I reckon you can race fast 10 weekends a year,
Okay.
and that's fast, like, taking risks, riding really on the edge. If you race more than that, sometimes you start to slow down a little bit. But yeah, I don't know if you've thought about that as well, but sometimes more, less is more. You know.
I agree. Well, I've never had the luxury. It's always we're going home for the winter. So I've never had that problem to juggle.
Yeah, but you guys come to New Zealand occasionally.
Yeah.
Pre-season and do some racing, which is great. It's great to do a few pre-season, but I don't feel like I'd need to do all the races.
Yeah, you say that, and in California, the weather is really good usually in the winter.
Yeah,
can be rainy and stuff, but you could definitely race all year.
Yeah,
it's just odd. There's no season. There's like no racing season during the winter there. There's a few winter series races in the Southern California, but nothing like New Zealand, obviously being in the summer.
Yeah,
but it's not like the weather's stopping us.
Yeah, just people can't be bothered organising.
I guess
everyone's doing different stuff. Yeah, it's interesting, eh? But anyway, so that's the plan. Really, is to try and get a bit of winter. I might go to New Zealand for a few months. Got a few projects there I'm working on, not bike related really, just want to get out in the mountains, and also I'm renovating an old house.
Oh, great. In Christchurch.
Nice. That's where I grew up and where a lot of my family are there and friends. So I'd like to have a base there at some point, but the goal is sort of renovate the house, get that to a state where I can at least rent it out, and it'll take care of itself. And then I might try and live over here for a couple of years. Just why not?
Yeah.
I don't have any ties to New Zealand. Well, obviously family and friends, but nothing crazy. And I can always go back and visit.
Right.
But I just would like to spend a full year in one place. Just maybe for mental health more than anything.
It's one of the hard parts about being an athlete.
Yeah.
Moving around so much. Many will see it and go, wow, so lucky, all this stuff. But it's always double-edged sword. It is. Yeah. And you feel so fortunate to travel and see all the sights we see. But it can be very taxing.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to find a hotel or accommodations that are, one, affordable, and two, are actually good.
Yeah, well, it's often loud, or there's light coming in, or there's people banging around in the middle of the night.
There's no air conditioning.
Yeah. It's too hot.
Consistent food. It's very difficult to find consistent food, especially when you're on the road.
100%. Yeah. You end up eating stuff that you just have to eat.
Yeah.
But you don't really want to.
Yeah. You pick up little tips and tricks, like when traveling in Italy, only stop at the ones with the fork and the knife.
Yeah.
The roadside stops.
Yeah. We just always roll around with like 24 hard-boiled eggs just in the van, just in case, because it's like such a good snack of protein and fat. Otherwise, you just end up eating muesli bars and junk the whole time.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's been our hack this year. We've had some hard-boiled eggs. I had a good hard-boiled egg story a few weeks ago, actually. I was in Portugal, and at the breakfast thing, they had hard-boiled eggs, or eggs. So I bought a few, and I was like, oh, these would be great. I'm going to Morocco to see my mates and flying there with Eddie and a bunch of the mountain bike crew. So I put them in my backpack. I was like, I'll have these on the plane or when I land because I'll be hungry. Mm-hmm. So I put, I think, 2 or 3 hard-boiled eggs in my backpack. Anyway, forgot about them. Showed up in Marrakesh. It was 40 degrees, cooking hot. Chucked my bag in the back of the car. Sat in the car for probably 6 or 7 hours.
Oh, God.
All the way through to where we were staying on the coast. Was unpacking, found the eggs, put them in the fridge. I was like, oh, maybe I'll have these in the next day or two. Put them in the fridge, forgot about them, didn't eat them, and then 3 days later was leaving for the airport back to Marrakesh. So I saw the eggs in the fridge. I was like, oh, they're probably still all right.
No way.
So I grabbed the eggs, put them back in my backpack, and then took the taxi vehicle transfer back to the Marrakesh. Stayed in a hostel overnight. Didn't take them out of my bag. Just unrefrigerated in the corner of the hostel.
Fully rotten by now.
Yeah, pretty much. Hopped on the plane the next morning, and then had a transfer like through Amsterdam or Zurich or something, coming back to Geneva. And in that airport, I ate them.
No way.
Yeah. I was starving.
Were they fine?
I was starving, hungry. I cracked them open. I was like, this would be interesting. Smelt them. They smelt good. They looked good. I was like, oh, they're probably all right. They've like been around for more than a week, pretty much half the time unrefrigerated. And ate them. And then like I had a bit of a sore stomach for like half an hour, but I think it was just placebo.
Yeah.
And I was completely sweet.
Oh my goodness.
No issues.
That's crazy.
So yeah, the boys were a bit worried about that when I told them that.
You lived.
I lived. But then actually I was the only one from Morocco who didn't get some sort of food poisoning.
Really?
Yeah.
Even with your dodgy eggs?
I know, even trying.
Yeah.
The other crew all got some sort of gastro distress. So I guess it's like when you see a celebrity on Instagram or something. Okay, so you might see, I don't really know celebrities very well, but let's say Hailey Bieber or, you know.
You only see the good stuff.
And it's just like, oh, like, look, you know, this person's beautiful. They've always got a perfect tan. They've always got perfect house, perfect food, perfect life. You could not pay me any amount of money in the world to be in her shoes.
Right.
Or the male equivalent. It's just
That's
like,
what's so dangerous about social media. It's really easy to
their
get caught
life
up.
must be so hard. It must suck a lot of the time. And you just don't realize that. And it's the same with racing. Like, we're lucky. We have an amazing job and we get to do amazing things, but it's not easy.
No.
If it was easy, everyone would do it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like anyone, you know, basically,
Got the roosters crowing.
We're really in the rural,
rural
French Alps right now. Yeah, but I think I just want to say to people, I'm like, look, you're not much different than me. You could be a professional in sport. It just literally just takes time and a lot of dedication and effort. And it has to be like a lifestyle choice.
It's a commitment.
Yeah, you're on the clock 24/7.
Yeah.
If you finish your riding and your stretching and your nutrition and whatever at 5 p.m. and then go out, have beers, stay up late, that you can't do that.
No.
Whereas when you're working, say, an office job, after 5 p.m. you can do whatever you want and it doesn't really affect your work the next day unless you have a massive night.
Yeah.
Whereas for us, every hour is important. And if you start messing around and wasting energy or not recovering properly because you're trying to live, let's say, more of a normal life, you end up paying for it.
Right.
And you're not firing on all cylinders when you get to the race. So I think...
And there's such a lack of security. I mean, nowadays 2-year contracts are rare.
Yeah.
And that you skip, a few nights, you go out, whatever, and it can compound. And that can make its way into the next season in a way. Because if you're not performing that season, then you lose your ride or you lose sponsorship. Yeah. So it's just so important. You have to be on it all the time.
A badly timed injury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Can ruin an entire season.
Yeah.
So many people get that.
I know.